back from our third tribal council in a row, yay, and we voted out Albie. It was a little bit less unanimous. We had a few votes for Danny, which was something that I really wanted and something that I tried to push for. But the one thing that I felt solace in, and the reason that I voted for Albie in the end, was because he seemed a little bit shifty, and he did feel like he was kind of like on the outs and alone, and he didn't really make an effort until the very last second to scramble and to try to make those bonds. The girls really liked him more than Danny, and I understand that. And it would have been a great move if the girls, whipped out the idol and played it on him, but it didn't happen, so now we have Danny still. Except what I might try to do is talk to the girls and talk to Brian, and instead of targeting Danny next, target Danielle, because I feel like Danielle is the connection between those other two guys with Matt and Danny, and splitting them up will give me an opportunity to pull Matt closer so that he's with us as a tight group.
It's getting more and more challenging, to be honest. At this point, I felt like I had an alliance, but at the same time, I don't know who to trust. It can go either way. So I thought that Danny was going to be voted off, and to my surprise, it was Albie. I did not vote for Albie to leave. So I don't know. I'm a little lost, and I would need to speak a little bit more with them and try to get a feeling of, because I feel like they're not being totally honest.
So I split the vote between the two of them. Between Shayla and Leela, because they have the idol.
They have the idol, we know that.
Yeah. They're so close with Regina that and they all live in this town. Like, they don't travel to get here. Like, we all live here. Yeah, exactly. And like, they're just like friends and whatever. And I think that just seems fair. That just seems like,
yeah, absolutely.
These are the people that came. And I
so
think that's who should be playing.
So
and also,
so
I'm
the
just
three
worried
of
about
you,
putting guys together with Regina.
Yeah, so that's scary.
It was a little weird that we were split at that last tribal council. The two girls, Talita and Ayla, voted for Danny, and the rest of us voted for Albie. And it makes me like slightly wary, mostly just because those two girls have the immunity idol in their possession right now, so that they are a powerful twosome. But I think I can still trust them. At least, like, nobody within the alliance voted for each other, and I think it was actually in their best interest to vote for Danny, and it was in my best interest to vote for Albie, and then we just did what was in our best interest at the moment.
Welcome to your next challenge. I'll take back the immunity idol. Before we begin, I need a representative from each tribe to step forward. And I need it to be quick, so please just pick somebody.
Yeah, okay.
So Nick.
That was easy.
Nick and Matt. You guys are going to be the tribe leaders in this next challenge, which is going to be a double tribal council. So both tribes are going to be going to tribal council, but one person from each tribe is going to be immune. And we'll be safe. Okay?
Oh no, we're doing a challenge.
For this challenge, first of all, you two are going to rock, paper, scissors. The winner of this challenge will then select somebody from the opposite tribe to save. That person will then pick someone from the opposite tribe to save. It will keep on connecting until two people are left over every round. The last two people left each round are out until we have one person from each tribe left who wins the challenge. Okay, so pick one, the rock, paper, scissors, so you can pick the first person safe. So who's going to join you?
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Matt. Okay, Matt, you can step over here now.
Okay.
So you are safe. Now you're going to pick somebody from the blue tribe to be safe.
Okay. Brad.
Alright. Brad, you're going to choose someone from orange now. Ryan. You're going to choose someone from blue. Alright. Priya, choose someone from orange. No?
I feel like for the cigarettes, I'll choose Mikey.
There you go.
I feel like I owe you. Thank you.
They told me I should have gotten the hamburger.
Mikey, who's going to be safe from orange?
Brian?
Brian's safe.
Hey guys.
Brian, who are you going to choose? Jenny's safe. Jenny, who are you going to choose from Oneida? Ayla's safe. Alright, Ayla, who are you going to choose from Tuscarora? Regina's safe. Regina, who are you going to choose from Oneida? Alright, Alita. Who are you going to save from Tuscarora?
Yeah.
You were my sardine partner, so.
Bobby. Okay. Bobby, your choice is actually made for you. You
Oh.
have to choose Danny. So, Alex and Ben, you guys are both out of this immunity challenge. We did our best.
I'll go with Jenny.
Taking her spot.
Like your glasses.
Sorry.
I want to return the favor to Brian.
Brian, Brian, who are you choosing from Tuscarora?
I feel like this should be.
Like quick
Mikey, who are you choosing from Oneida?
Ryan.
He did not return the favor.
She was returning it. That's true, it's fair. Dead paid, dead paid.
Alright, Ryan, who are you choosing from Tuscarora?
I just make everyone laugh.
Alright, Bobby, who are you choosing from Oneida?
I'll return the favor to you, Danielle.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Alright, Danielle, who are you choosing from Tuscarora?
I'm going to return the favor to Priya.
Priya, safe. Alright, Priya, who are you choosing? Matt is safe. Matt, who are you choosing?
I feel like since they safety last time, Brad, it should be Nick.
Alright, Nick is safe. Nick, sorry, you get to choose the last person. Whoever you choose is safe, the other person is out of this challenge.
I'm just gonna go with shirt color.
Wait, Derek,
Flip my phone.
Right, so.
Pink shirt.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Good option.
You're in.
Wow. Ayla is out.
I'm breaking your phone out.
Alright, Blake,
God,
you
no,
have
don't
the
do
last
that.
choice. Regina. Brad, you're out. Alright, you guys can all step here. Regina, step into the middle. Regina, step into the middle.
That's right.
It's like, I'm
Like you're really
Oh my God,
Alright, Regina, who are you going to choose from Oneida? Talita, safe. Alright, Talita, who are you going to choose from Tuscarora? Nick is safe. Nick, who are you choosing from Oneida?
I can't flip a phone for this.
Ryan's safe. Ryan, who are you choosing from Tuscarora? Alright, Jenny's safe. Alright, Jenny, who's safe? Danny's safe.
Priya.
Priya's safe.
Brian, sorry.
Ryan is safe. Ryan, you're choosing who is in and who is out for Tuscarora. Bobby's in.
Okay.
Mikey is
I
out.
choose my alliance to you again.
Ah, okay.
Danielle's safe. Matt is out. Alright.
Danielle, start.
Danielle, you can stay in the middle. Everyone else go back to your tribe area.
So it's pretty tedious. Yeah, it's really good.
You're going to pick first.
I'm gonna return my that immediately.
Bobby's safe.
Okay, Brian, return the favor.
Ryan's safe. Ryan, who's safe? Nick is safe.
So I would say both Danny.
Danny is safe.
My turn.
Oh, that's good. We gotta mix it up.
Yeah. I saved both of you, so Regina.
Gina's safe.
We're all being so diplomatic.
I don't know. I
fair.
No.
Gina, you're eliminating somebody by your choice.
Oh, good
Who is safe?
I'm gonna pick Lisa again.
Okay, Ryan is out. Lisa, you're choosing to eliminate someone with your choice too. Who is safe?
Jenny is safe.
Priya is out. Alright, you guys can head back. Jenny is safe first.
Really good.
Good job, guys. Yeah, guys.
Who's safe first?
You four, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Is that right?
Lisa is safe. Alright, Lisa, who's safe?
Safe.
Regina is safe.
Oh man, the pressure.
You deserve it.
Ryan is safe.
Oh my God.
Ryan
Just like how-
is one player.
Lady and
Scholar, I'll take
scholar.
it.
Bobby? Alright, Bobby is safe. Nick is out. Get the last pick.
Good round. It was a good round. It was nice one last minute.
This way you're not using
Danny is out.
Okay, you're like a newborn.
Thank you
Thank you very much.
Alright, Danielle, you're picking
Oh,
first.
yeah. Okay. Then again. Oh, wow. I'll take Bobby to return the favor again.
Alright, Danielle and Bobby safe.
Brian, you're in.
Ryan is in. That means Talita, you're out. Ryan.
That hurt.
Jenny is safe. Regina is out. Alright, so you guys can head over there.
Oh, good.
So this is going to determine everything. So whoever you save from orange is the person who wins the community.
I saved you twice this time.
You're right.
Does that mean I took Darren to lose? Good hustle, Danielle.
Oh, there, yeah.
So you have no other choice but to choose Bobby.
Oh.
Now we do it again?
So Bobby is the last person left, so he has no other choice but to be by himself.
Oh, I see. So he has to pick Brian and then Brian. Yeah.
Very confused.
Yeah, you picked.
Sorry. Brian has the last decision. So Brian, you won immunity. So you get to choose who's going to win with you.
I think it'd be pretty ridiculous not give immunity to the person that gave me immunity.
I agree.
All right, so Brian and Jenny both win individual immunity.
Put it over my hair. I got it.
Right. Yeah. Jenny, I'm gonna. I was like really confused how the rules were to be honest. Stand here for 1 second.
Stand there for 1 second.
I reserved it, yeah.
Feels awesome. I think I definitely needed it because I feel like Priya is on the hunt for me for whatever reason. Like, I swear to God, I have not talked to this woman for like more than 2 seconds.
It was a tough time out there. I didn't get immunity. We're starting to vote people out.
I'm scared. Maybe we need to like split the votes. Consider splitting the votes. So it's our first tribal council and feeling kind of weird about it because I thought we have like a very clear idea of who we want to go home, but there's always a chance that there's an idol to be played, and so we're considering splitting the votes, but there's a concern that we don't want to like make other people feel nervous unnecessarily and risk like, I don't know, a situation later. So I'm not 100% sure what's gonna happen tonight. Like, I guess you never are at Survivor, but I just really hope that the person we want to go, it ends up working out that way.
Who do you split between?
I don't know.
She was also the first person I told about the clue, so if I didn't get it, there's a good possibility she got it. The first two people I told were her and Nike.
Yeah, you know what I think we should do? We should totally vote her out. 100%, 150%.
Okay.
190%.
He's like the mascot.
You know, like,
I mean, you hang out with her, but did you know like what she's like who she's voting for or anything like that?
Oh yeah, no.
I think our team's doing pretty good. This challenge is a little bit of a struggle because we've been winning all our challenges, but this is one challenge we couldn't win. I'm pretty safe to say that I think the person gonna get eliminated is probably Regina. Some people are saying she's supposed to go home, but a lot of people doesn't like the fact that she's friends with Talita on the other team. It's possible she could switch over to the other side if she does make it to the final 10, which we all see as a threat.
There's a lot of stuff going on right now. There's talk about Regina being voted out, but if she has an idol, like, you know, maybe she's trying to quit the game, but I think that it might be like a trick where she's trying to get everyone to vote for her and then she plays the idol, and then there's this other stuff where I'm hearing from two different sides that like Priya's saying something like it's, you know, against what I would expect from her, and then like I have Mikey over here telling me all this stuff that I hope most of it's true, and then I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a crazy tribal council.
So unfortunately, we both have to go to tribal council, which is a huge bummer, but thankfully for I won individual immunity, which is super exciting. So this isn't really very scary for me. I'm just gonna chill, get through it, whatever. However, there was rumors going around for whatever reason that Priya was gunning for me, which I know I have individual immunity, but it was probably for like next tribal, I don't know. It was going around, and so clearly my target has to be Priya. I can't have someone in the game that wants me out later on. So that was kind of my plan, and thankfully it seemed like it was everybody else's plan also. It wasn't really that hard to get all the votes to go to Priya. It didn't even have to be like just my idea. Everybody kind of had the same thought. For whatever reason, I don't care as long as it's not what. So that was the plan for this round. We were all gonna vote Priya. We got to tribal council, sitting pretty with my immunity necklace, and we were all voting like normal. Excited to see Priya go out because I didn't want to play with her after this rumor going around. But then Chris came out with the bad news that somebody decided to quit. So Regina decided to quit the game, which was very sad for many reasons. One being obviously I wanted Priya out, and the majority of people also wanted Priya out. But two, she was really fun to play with. It was kind of nice having her around because she was there mostly for fun. And in the game that's super cutthroat, it's kind of nice reminder, like, we're not playing for $1 million, fam. Calm down.
I think the logic behind giving Ayla 3 votes is that she's a better player. Okay. She's, I don't know, I just like personally, like, I know she's probably voting for me. Okay.
No, they haven't said, they literally, I swear to you,
Okay.
I was like, what names? And I was like throwing out names. I was like, well, Brian can't do it. And they didn't give me any names, which obviously...
Did you, like, try to bait them in?
Yeah, a little bit. I was like...
That's what I did. See, this is what happened in the last round. I said to both of them, who are you voting for?
Yeah.
And they were like...
Yeah,
like,
which
well,
makes you anxious.
You have to have an idea.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that this vote goes the way that I'm being told it's going to go, which is a split vote between Ayla and Talita, and then one of them going home, probably Ayla. I'm a little nervous. I know Ayla's been working really hard to flip Brian, and if she does, then I'm probably going home, but need to put some faith in him and just hope that he tells me what he's doing, and he tells her that he's doing. I don't know what he's telling her, but I just, you know, yeah. But I'm hoping it works out this way. It's the right move for this tribe. They have connections on the other side, we believe. So yeah, I'm a little nervous, but if I wasn't nervous, that'd be a bad thing. So
we decided to split the votes between Ayla and Talita, because we were a little worried about their relationship with Regina on the other side. So they kept picking each other for this last challenge, and now if they have the idol, we either this time or next time have to split the votes between them. So we told them all that we're voting Danny, but I am now worried because Brian seemed to want me to go away so he could talk, and now he's snuck off with her. I don't like that at all. I just hope, I guess, I don't know. I hope that I can trust him, and I hope that they wouldn't vote me out this early. I don't know. I think hopefully if they decided to flip it, they flip it to somebody that's not me. I'll sort of leave it. I would rather between the two of them after this one get rid of, like, just so that you feel comfortable with numbers. I would probably rather go for Danny than Danielle, but I
mean, I feel like I have a good relationship with Danielle so far.
Okay.
I've been very honest with her.
So I'll promise you, I would promise you right now, we go through and after the next vote, if we come to an agreement, I'm going to vote Danny out.
Another thing, do we need to flush the idol, or do we keep the person with the idol? Because we might need the idol when we get to the merge and swap. We might need it.
So if we flip the votes and put 3 votes into Talita.
Or we just straight out vote to Lisa and keep the idol.
I'm worried about that.
What's worse about
because
that?
if they got wind of that and then use the idol on Talita, then, well, then I guess as long as they are definitely voting for Danny, then it's not as huge a deal. But yeah, you can trust me 100% though. No. And I also I want to look out for you and other people, and I hope that you look out for a couple of other people. Obviously, not all of them. There's too many. And I will be honest.
I don't have any other people at the moment. I know Jenny and Ben.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. So I finally have immunity. I've been to every tribal council up until this point, and I'm thinking, man, this is awesome. But what's not awesome is even though I'm safe from the vote, I still have to vote someone else off. I was in between 2 pairs of 3. We have the Survivor Brooklyn contingent of Matt, Danielle, and Danny. And on the other side, I have Ryan, Ayla, and T. Cards on the table. Had this been all things being equal, and there wasn't a Survivor Brooklyn alliance that I was worried about across on the other tribe, I probably would have gone with Matt, Danielle, and Danny, just hopefully that there was a swap coming up, and I felt like if I was in with those two, that they were 2 pretty strong social players, Danielle and Matt. But I was just way, way, way too afraid of the potential of getting screwed by Survivor Brooklyn, and Ryan wanted to target Matt, which I didn't want to get Matt out. I liked Matt a lot. So thankfully, at the last minute, Matt came up to me and said, hey, I know that I'm the one being targeted. I really don't want to go. I've came all the way across the country. Please, I'll vote for Danny. Keep me in this game. And that's what we ended up doing, unanimously voting Danny out of the tribe. Danny, you seem like a really great guy. I'm sorry that we lost every challenge, and I hope to see you again in the future.